Hello YouTube, my name's Andy and today I'm doing something really silly. Apologies for the background noise, there's some landscaping going on in the front garden of our new house. What I just did was not quite as stupid as you might think. A microphone has a little diaphragm which vibrates in response to the sound that it's picking up, and that moves electricity in a coil, generating an electric current that goes down to this 1/4-inch jack plug. A guitar does the same sort of thing. It generates an electric current as a result of a metal string vibrating in a magnetic field. And I was wondering if we could push the electric current back up through the microphone cable, that I might be able to hear something coming out of the tiny little diaphragm in the end of the microphone. But it won't surprise you to hear that I couldn't hear anything. Well, despite the fact... Thanks, Pat. Well, despite the fact that the microphone doesn't act as a loudspeaker very well, I had an idea for a little bit of an investigation that I could try using my digital recording studio, the Boss BR800. If you don't have one, don't worry about it. Stop that banging. If we don't have one, don't worry about that. We're going to play around with some sound effects, which could be quite entertaining anyway. The digital recording studio can take inputs from various different sources, and it can apply sound effects to those inputs according to a number of different algorithms. Now on screen I will show you the algorithms for the guitar input. There are 5 different algorithms shown in rows, and they work from left to right. For the microphone input there are 2 different algorithms, again working from left to right, and for the line in stereo input from some digital device there's 1 algorithm. After that it gets a little bit complicated for the 2 simultaneous, the 4 simultaneous and the 8-track balancing processes, but we don't need to worry about that. I'm going to be just concerning myself with the guitar and microphone and line banks for the moment. Now, based on the input that's selected, the recording studio decides which bank of effects to provide you with. So this comes from the guitar bank, and that one is the preset 20 metal clean. Now this is typical Andy, isn't it? I'm going to do something that you wouldn't normally do. If we press the effects button, you can see that we have a patch which comes from the guitar bank. The input is still guitar, but there's no reason why we can't change that to the microphone bank. Now the patch P20 Robot is one of the effects that is supposed to be applied to a microphone input. All seems to be on 1 note. That's not much use, but P15 radio that's quite fun, quite useful. And then there are some strange vocal harmonics.
Now, if you've seen this channel before, you will not be the slightest bit surprised to discover that these effects are all editable. Now, I know I'm playing the guitar, and I know I'm playing it through the microphone bank on one of the vocal algorithms, but we can actually edit the various steps in the algorithm. For example, this one, the double and harmony, this is a third and a fifth harmony, and I've done the typical Andy thing of turning it up to 11, well 10 in this case. And we can get some very interesting sounds.
There is another bank, which is the line bank, and that's got just one algorithm, and that also makes some very interesting sounds if you push a guitar through that algorithm. I think that's enough silliness for one day, so let me just find a suitable piece of music and play out of here. Thank you very much for watching. Catch you next time. Bye.